The minute my head is in the water, I become present. I love it. You know, I can struggle with my own brain a lot, and it can be a really noisy place for me to live a lot of the times. There's always a lot of dialogue going on up there, and I just love that the minute I put my head in the water, it goes away. All of that goes away, and for the first time in the day, I'm actually present. I'm not thinking about anything except for what's right in front of me. Being connected and having a connection to the source of things and where they come from, that makes you savage or primitive. And it's almost like being so far away from having any connection to it, that's what defines us as civilized. And that's just ridiculous. Like, I just don't even understand how that can be something that's looked at as a good thing. I'm actually immersed into that environment. I can see the fish stocks. I can see what's going on this particular reef that I've been diving for years, and I can tell how it's doing, and that helps me make responsible decisions towards which fish or how many fish I'm going to take. And I guess when it really comes down to it, sustainable food, there's just a responsibility that comes to taking what you need, not wasting any of it, and not turning it into a single commodity for greed. 50 years ago, anytime somebody sat down to eat anything, whether it was meat, protein, or grain, like, I guarantee you that they had some idea of where it was coming from, of what it took to get to their plates. And it's just so crazy that in such a short amount of time, like, society can change, and we are now just like a society of zombies that really don't have to think about anything, you know, from the food we eat to the products we use. It's all about just mass consumerism and convenience, to the point where we don't even turn on our brain. And so we are, in a sense, like that new cash crop, because we're all trained to just be like the feedlot cattle, you know, just like blinders on and not really examining outside of whatever's served to us. I would say at least 80% of the food that I eat today is either foraged, grown, or hunted by myself or someone that I know, and that's all because of sharing. I like knowing that I can take care of myself. I like knowing that I can survive, and it's really great to be independent and self-sufficient, but you should then use that to be a part of your community and to give back. And that's only going to give you more anyway. You know, I've definitely seen the reefs change over time. I started entering the ocean when I was about 5 years old, and I would tag along with my dad when he would go spearfish to put food on the table. And I just remember there were so many more fish. The reef was just so vibrant and so colorful. What's happening right now is the rain is hitting concrete and pavement and roads, and it is just rushing into the ocean, picking up all these chemicals, dirt, heavy metals, and toxins along the way. And when it rains, it floods onto the ocean. All of that settles onto our reef, and it just kills everything. You know, if you kill the reef, you're killing the whole ecosystem. You're killing the fish, you're killing the mammals that depend on that fish. It's really a complex issue. Everything that I do on land affects the ocean. Essentially, we all do live on one island, this planet, you know, this planet Earth is the only one that we have. And so if we could just zoom out and make our perspective like that, I think, you know, we would examine things a lot deeper.